PGA Tour player Bob MacIntyre is one of the best iron players in the world.
Beautiful that is. That's so good.
In this video, he shares with us how he can shape the ball on command, plus he shows us a unique drill which helps him with his consistency. Irons for you, we know we can see as a strength from the stats. What's important for you when you're playing an iron shot? And maybe even go into some of the things that you struggle with that you have to combat.
I mean, I wasn't renowned for a great iron player. I was always good at long irons, but kind of short irons I always struggled. But me and Simon, my coach, always try and work at zero club path. If I can get zero club path, zero face angle, obviously it's hard to do, but if I can find that on the range before I go out, it then allows me to shape the ball. I like to move it left to right to left, low, high, but knowing where zero is in your stock shot gives me the parameters of, right, to fade it, I'm going to move it up my stance, not going to do too much about it, to draw it, put it back, hit it a wee bit harder. It always moves that way. So
how often are you looking to hit a zero shot on the golf course?
Not much. I mean, we do it the odd time when Mike will say it's just a stock 8 iron.
Okay.
If the pin's not too tight or the target's not the pin and we're hitting it middle of the green kind of thing, it'd be like just a stock 8 iron. So I'm not trying to shape it into there unless there's trouble on a certain spot where I'm like, right, a certain shot, for me, the miss hits a certain way that brings out that position. A lot's calculated between me and Mike before we hit the shot, but once I get over the golf ball, it's like
clear.
Hit that shot.
Okay, let's hit one to the middle flag. We got 190. What do you see here, a fade or a draw just to this middle flag?
Probably try and hold this a little bit, little cut back into that middle flag. Somewhat like that.
That's nice, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Must be playing well at the moment.
Yeah. Good.
0.8. You like it around that 0 point something, yeah?
Yeah. If I need to really move it, I just swing as hard right as I can.
Interesting, yes, you're just doing an exaggeration almost
Yeah.
of it, yeah. That's a good way of doing it, isn't it? What can happen when your swing goes off and when those numbers on that club path get a bit too awry?
I've got to a certain point, my golf swing doesn't change much. The tendencies are the same stuff. My tendencies are, I get the club outside my hands way too much, club face shut. That comes from my early move. My dad always taught me, keep moving, don't stand still. So I was always with call it a shimmy. So we'd have a wee tune in our head, do-dum, 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 and then I would move onto my right side, pull left, and then get all my weight through on the right. But it caused a bit of a problem when my first move now is kind of, I go with the hips first.
Bit of a sway.
Which gets the club out there, shut, and then the way down I've got to go this way, and it can cause flipping blocks. Yeah. So a big thing that I have to do now, really slow, deliberate takeaway. Don't allow this to move until I've got the club kind of in here, and then I can move as much as I want. It just to allow the club face to kind of open a little bit, just not be too strong.
Yeah.
And then that allows me, I can turn as much as I want, and it then gets the ball in the sky.
Yeah.
Better flight than shut down. And
have you had to do that more since you've been on the PGA Tour more so? You feel like high ball flight's better? Obviously playing golf in Scotland, up in Oban and around there, it's going to be like...
Yeah, since I come out here, it's more obvious. If anything, out here, I've gone more to a hard shot. So if I'm between clubs, because normally the greens are firmer and faster, the softer shot takes spin off it, takes flight off it. So if anything, I just go to a harder, hit it harder, take less club and go with a shorter club. But since I was probably 18, when I went to another coach, it was my job before I was turning pro was get the ball in the sky, because that's where you've got to be when you're out here, rather than the low flight that I used to have.
Yeah, interesting.
So how does this ball come into helping you from a club face and this backswing? What do you focus on doing with this?
So again, I've not inflated it fully. That was another problem that I had. When I had it fully inflated, I was getting too this way, so I wasn't actually doing anything, because I don't look at my swing too much on camera. So I have it slightly underdone. It's to keep the width in my backswing, just to encourage the club face to be less less strong. I'll literally just go as slow as I can to here, and then I turn, and then I don't think on the way through. I just...
At first, this may have felt different. Does it feel comfortable swinging with this in between the arms?
Not all the time.
Okay.
There's obviously times when you're swinging it really well and you've got full control of the club face, but other times when the swing's off and it's really far from the inside, normally it's here, so the ball's coming out, and then it's a serious effort to...
As soon as that left arm for you gets on top, that face gets closed as well. So it's almost encouraging this left arm to
fold,
to sort of work in this way and open that club face up,
just to allow me space. My main thing for me is allowing it to be free.
Yeah.
These are things to help me technically, but then once I get on the golf course, I don't think, yes, if I'm struggling on the golf course, I'm hitting it left and right. I know what, if I'm hitting it right, normally the club face is shut, so I need to slow down the takeaway. If I'm hitting it left, there's not enough turn for me, so I have to encourage just a real lot of turn.
And it's interesting as well, isn't it? As soon as you go into that bad shape, as you say, that sort of almost like rocking and blocking, you can't be free with the release of the club. You can't rip through it. And then you trying to push it on the golf course becomes a nightmare then, I'm sure. So at least this way now, if you've got a little bit more freedom and knowing that the ball's going to be predictable, you can just be full out at it. Love it.
I know how creative you are in terms of your golf. I want to see some creative shots here. We've brought the weather in from Scotland. So let's see if we can get some
You do realise the three of us are getting the blame for this weather.
Slow, deliberate takeaway. And that's a shot that I like to see, which then encourages that the club face is more open.
Yeah, more open, slightly higher push
Higher
on that
flight,
one.
push fade.
Let's go front right flag. I mean, this sort of suits more of a left to right.
Yep.
Let's see if we can create something with a bit of curve on this and then explain how you would do that to maybe access that.
For me, drawing it, I struggle to draw when I'm not swinging with speed.
Okay.
Because when I go slow and I try and draw it, my body stops turning, hands flip, so it's disaster. So I would go to a 7-iron for this one. Normally drawing's not a problem with an iron for me, especially like a 7, 8, 9 iron. Normal setup, if anything, I just knock it back in the stance a fraction. If I'm going to really deliberately draw this in, I would aim my feet slightly further left for the path.
Yep.
Face still aiming kind of middle of the green, and then I just hit it as hard as I can, to be honest.
Beautiful.
That is. That's so good.
And that's working its way, when it lands, it's working its way back towards the flag.
Let's go one more, 200 yards to the back flag. That's now, it's 6 from the left and it's 6 from the back as well.
Yeah.
But this is like, everything past the flag is like this. So if you're in a tournament, if you're chasing, do you still go for that flag?
16, 17, 18 on a Sunday, I'm going, and I'm in with a chance, and I'm needing to chase, I wouldn't worry about it.
This is 15 at Augusta, back left flag, 6 from the back on Sunday.
It's disaster for me. No, again, such big events, you want to win them. So for me, if it was at that point, 15, 16, 17, 18, I'm probably going at it. 200 yards is a pretty good 6-iron for me. To that pin, I know missing right's dead, long and right's dead, so I would try and draw this in, because I know if I'm going to miss it, I want to kind of hold it up left.
Okay.
We've got the slope and we've got the breeze helping as well.
This wouldn't be a deliberate draw, this would be kind of let the natural wind and slope move this, so it'd be very neutral, aiming at just left edge of the green and just letting it turn. That's the one.
That's nice, isn't it? That's lovely.
Just falling off the breeze.
So again, it's not right next to the hole, but it gives me a chance.
200 yards away to probably maybe 20 feet
Got
maximum.
You got an
there,
eagle
a chance.
You got an eagle putt. It's a pretty quick putt though, isn't it, from that side?
Take the 2-putt and run.
Guys, hope you enjoyed that. Let us know if you've got any comments and questions down below. If you want more from us, make sure you head over to memygolf.com and we'll see you next time.